When you open a RAW file in Photoshop, it will always go through Camera Raw first. Setting up just a few options here can help you avoid common issues and make your editing workflow much smoother. Let's get started. First is the General tab. This section mainly contains interface and usability settings. I usually leave everything at the default because these options don't affect image quality or color. Next is file handling. Most of the settings here can also stay at their defaults. For JPEG and HEIC, choose automatically open all supported for JPEG and HEIC if you want JPEG and HEIC files to open in Camera Raw first, just like RAW files, so you can make quick adjustments before entering Photoshop. Next is performance. This section directly affects how Camera Raw performs. For graphics processor, I recommend leaving it on auto so Camera Raw can automatically use the most suitable hardware. Only try Reset GPU support if you experience slow performance or display issues. Below that is Camera Raw Cache. This is temporary storage that helps Camera Raw load images faster. Adobe sets it to around 5 GB by default, but if you work with RAW files frequently, increasing it to around 20 GB can help improve performance. There's the Defaults tab. This section controls the default settings applied when opening RAW files. For most users, Adobe Default works perfectly fine, so there's no need to change anything here. Next is Workflow. This is the most important section because it determines how Camera Raw transfers your image into Photoshop. First is Color Space. This is the color space Camera Raw will use when sending your image to Photoshop. Although Adobe RGB and Display P3 offer a wider color gamut, for most users, sRGB is still the best choice because it provides more consistent color across most devices and platforms. Next is bit depth. 8-bit is more than enough for most editing workflows. If you plan to do heavier retouching or want to preserve more color information, you can choose 16-bit instead. After opening the image in Photoshop, you can also check or change the bit depth under Image mode. However, if your workflow mainly uses 8-bit, it's perfectly fine to choose 8-bit from the start. 16-bit is only really necessary when you want to preserve as much image data as possible for more intensive editing. The remaining options, such as image sizing, output sharpening, and Open as Smart Object, can be left at their defaults, as they mainly depend on your workflow and personal preferences. Besides opening images into Photoshop, Camera Raw also lets you export images directly using Save Image. Here, you can choose where to save the file, rename it, and select the output format, such as JPEG, PNG, PSD, or TIFF. JPEG is ideal for sharing or publishing online. PNG is useful when you need a transparent background, while TIFF and PSD are better if you plan to continue editing with maximum image quality. For JPEG, I usually set the quality to 12 and leave limit file size unchecked to preserve the best possible quality. As for color space and bit depth, it depends on your workflow, but for most images shared online, sRGB and 8-bit are more than enough. The remaining settings can be left at their defaults. These are the settings I recommend for most users. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.